Welcome back to SpadeCardMagic. Today I'm going to teach you how to vanish a playing card. So without further ado, let's get started. Alright, so here's what it looks like. So I have a card right here, and I just kind of throw it, and then make it reappear like so. Alright, this move is really easy, and it's called the tenkai palm, so all we need is just one card for this, and let's just get started. So what you can start off by doing is just holding your card in the outer corner like so, the bottom right, with your index in your middle, just gripping it like that. And then what you want to just work on is just holding it with just those two fingers and extending your all your fingers if you can, but preferably just these two. Curl them in and back out. So all you're doing is opening up your hand and closing your hand just like that. That's all you're doing. And now once you can get that step down, so after you get this part, all you're doing from here is you're pretending to throw the card. So just pretend to throw the card, but keep on holding it. So just practice this motion. Like pretend like you're throwing the card, kind of like a card flick, but you're not releasing the card. You're just pretending to throw it from here. And now once you've got this move down, a great way to continue on here is after you curl your fingers in like so, when you curl your whole fingers in like this, what you can do is with your thumb, you want to grab this corner right here. And that grabs the inside corner, the same corner your index and your middle are grabbing. And that grabs that corner. And when you grab it, you want to release pressure with these two fingers and extend your hand out all the way, like so. So in one smooth motion, it will look like this. You bring it in and you extend out. So it's not just looking like this. A way to make it look a little better is after you vanish it, what you can do is you bring it back, you move your hand back with it, like so, and then you pretend to move your hand out. So it's like you're throwing the card. So it's like so. So it looks a lot cleaner. Because if you do it just like this, then they're going to suspect something. And this way, if you move your whole hand back, like so, and then move it forward, like you're throwing the card, like flicking the card from earlier, then that's going to actually sell the illusion. And that will actually misdirect them. So your spectator, rather than looking here, they're going to look perhaps over here, or maybe even farther. So once you do this, you pull it back, like your whole hand back, like a good hand length, like so, and then you pretend to throw it. What you can do then is you vanish the card, but now to make it reappear. So you just come in with your fingers, and then what you do here is you curl in your fingers like you're going to extend them. Then you release pressure with your thumb and extend your fingers. And that makes the card reappear. And instead of doing just this motion with your fingers, what you can do to make it look better, kind of like the vanish, is after you're here, you pull your index finger and your middle in, and then you move it out like you throw the card out. So it's just the reverse of the vanish, because instead of going back, you go back first and then out, like you're throwing the card. So you kind of want to do it like this, or you go forward, so like that. So here's the vanish, you go back and forward. Then here's to make it reappear, you go back then forward, like you're throwing it again. Or you can do it this way, where you push it forward and back, like you make it reappear. I think that way looks a little cleaner, but it's just what you prefer. So you pull it back, then forward, and it makes it look like you grab the card out of the air rather than like kind of throwing it. So after you do that way, then you can just keep on doing this and make sure that you, a good angle to do it at is an angle like this, so they see the back of your hand or the bottom part. And after you vanish the card, something to do And keep note of, after you curl in your thumb, you can kind of bend your wrist down. Because if you just keep your hand straight up and down and you do that, they will see this corner back here. So what you can do is do this. As you come in, you tilt your hand down like so. So see here how my hand is already tilted down. Then I pretend to throw. And then I come back like so. And that's Vanish and Reappear the card. Alright, I hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and I'll see you next time with SpadeCardMagic.